even have a chance of making it, and even then it's not really up to them, right?
3-0 or 3-1. Those are
right.
the only options here for the Gladiators, you know.
Yeah.
You're getting close to the last fight territory here for the Atlanta Reign, but that's going to be a commanding shout followed up by the blade of Speedily, and see what he can do. He's going to get at least one.
Vanastro perhaps feels like he doesn't have the time to go for a beat there anyway. The Glads lose both their backlighters to Speedily's blade, but they hold on to both of those support ultimates. Popping that ultimate, and Happy needs to get some work done with the space that he's been given. Hawk, pressure down, forced to the left-hand side because of the disruptor shot, and there it is. Happy strikes gold. It's Kai to full. Skew's traded out though, but Speedily here is ready to pressure. 2 very quick kills now. Looks to try and put some down on Space, and he can't get away. Space is surrounded by the Atlanta Reign. Speedily such a menace in this kind of fight, and it's all but over here. The Gladiators are going to run out of steam as Funny Astro tries to keep their hopes alive. Particularly elusive, but it's not enough to keep the Glads in the round. He goes for the rally at the same time. Happy's going to have their overclock online pretty darn soon here, and the Glads have so many support ultimates. This is looking pretty dire for the Reign. Happy wants to try working from the side. Can he connect with OG as he's airborne? He's an easier target that way. A lot of very good chip damage from Happy, and he finishes Kai off with a body shot. The Reign have got nothing to work with, no key ultimates. Neither of their DPS have actually built their ultimates either. This is getting out of hand. Rampage there, catches 3. Speedily and Hawk, bleeding a little now. Speedily, that's a tough position to be in, but he's able to get the mega health pack, and in he comes with the blade. Wants to pressure Skew down, but Kempster's going to be there with a swift strike, and we've seen that face a few times from Speedily. Justified in this case here as the Gladiators shut the Atlanta Reign out. That aggression, Matt, and just goes for it.
Yeah, also using the disruptor shot much more defensively. That's going to be the blade, but the sound barrier in response.
Yeah, nice job from OG. Gets it in the nick of time, Matthew. Kempster looking to try and, exploit the window of that not being quite available, but OG really dotted his I's, crossed his T's, and had that ready. It's still not enough, though, to keep the Reign going. There's 2 plays you want to hit, Matt. It may as well be Vigilante and OG. Happy, though, takes Hawk down. That early pressure from Space makes it easier for the Sojourn to secure that kill. But Vigilante staves Kempster off yet again. The Atlanta Reign may have given up a lot of space to give up the point, though, crucially, Matt. And they had to know this. They've got to get back there. They've got overtime here with the Gladiators. Yep, they're going to have to regroup after that one. Nice connection by Kai.
Yeah, point flips, but not enough.
Know how much charge Kai has right now. So he knows he'll be taking a huge risk diving in. Rampage, Kempster can't get over the top of it, but he's going to go for the blade anyway. What a madman! And he brings Kai down. Kai maybe not ready for that from Kempster, who goes hyper-aggressive and secures a key kill. Space is there with the follow-up, and the Gladiators can't believe they turned this map around, or at least I can't. They seem less surprised, Matthew, but that's the way it goes. They have the point now, and the Atlanta Reign have to desperately try and send someone there, but it's just not going to be enough. What a way to start the series for the Glads. They are 1-4 so far in the Summer Showdown Qualifiers, and they are now starting to heat up. Yanked forward there by the knife, and speedily charged in. Good commanding shout, like you pointed out, Matt. Space just threw that up, and the Gladiators staying safe for the time being. This is a hard point to defend in this current meta. A lot of teams get blown out pretty quickly, so already the Glads have done well, but perhaps a little more is what their fans are looking for. Kai and Hawk both bringing players down, and Space can be forced off the point here. Again, really tough to hold. Even the best teams can lose in the first fight here. So
I think it becomes a little bit different when there's somebody on the other side who's like a real threat, you know, and somebody like Happy who can match him. It's be Kai using the overclock here, and that'll be a rampage from Space, which is huge.
Yeah, huge connection there. OG going to fall to that. Kai's able to find Funny Astro at the start of the fight, but that's really the only consolation the Reign can derive from this fight. Scoot's rally, huge there. Happy, it's a tough angle to fire from. Speedly's going to pressure him down now. Another rail. It gets good bound damage, and Speedily falls. And it's Happy. A couple of body shots on the blading Genji, and Kessa's just able to swift strike in and follow that up. Still, though, Space and Skewed are down. Kempster keeping himself out of trouble for the time being, as we'll see the Atlanta Reign now try and spread out and just clear the Gladiators from this area. Funny Astro, that bleed is going to be a problem for him, and yeah, he's unlikely to survive this at all. It's going to cancel out his self-heals. And that'll be that. 2 checkpoints for the Reign.
The beat from Funny Astro is so perfectly timed there.
Sound barrier, which you know he's saving for just such an occasion. But the time is now if you want to make the play. Speedily gets doused there, of course, as it's going to be a nice rampage connection. Speedily trying to deflect, trying to keep himself alive, but Space is going to get to bring him down. The cart's moving. Eventually, the Glads, though, can make that small rotation and now pressure into the choke. This is looking scary for Atlanta. They're not going to have time to be 5 or even on the cart at all. And there's the stop. So the Glads move back in, and they sort of claim the high ground very quickly. It's a terrible position to play from for Atlanta. Really weak defensively speaking. Forced around a corner, out of line of sight. OG down. Yeah, they eventually find Kai, who has less mobility than he did on Sojourn. So it's going to be one-sided.
Well, you think the Ash is probably speedily sound barrier in response from Funny Astro.
Yeah, Funny Astro goes straight away. As soon as he sees that blade drawn, it's a Q press. Here's a Rampage comes in. Big connections. Kevster as well, crucially connected with Funny Astro, also anti-heal, but Space is able to deal with Hawk. So even after the Rampage, oh, now the sound barrier comes in for 4 players only. It's going to have to count for the Atlanta Reign, but without their ability to take space with the Junker Queen, they can't get anything out of that extra durability. That's disastrous for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's just to try and get the rally out, but not even needed. Now Skew's going to have it here for the end with the blade.
Time to meet Jamaica Hawk, and so Kevster gets a bit of taxidermy going. Happy's able to find 2 at the overclock, and that is that. This ain't close, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake, the Los Angeles Gladiators are out to a 2-0 lead.
In terms of like where they are on the map, but just like confidence, like who wants to just be held like here? Like on this first corner, it's just brutal that like eventually it just feels like nothing can go right. So if you're the Reign, you want to see them get this as soon as possible.
Here comes Bob, bustling his way through. Looks like his eyes are set on Happy right now, and Happy's able to put him down. Here comes the overclock from Happy. Can he get Speedily here? A little bit hard to track. The Genji, he found the head somehow. Speedily dropped into his crosshairs, it seemed. And now Hawk goes down. The Gladiators grinning from ear to ear. They come out of the retool of the, oh, no. Yeah, unfortunately, they come out of the
And this is tough to watch.
Space, playing it safe here. Blocking LOS as much as he can. That's a Rampage there. Happy gets hit by, but a sound barrier is timed well. Funny Astro and Happy able to get away, and Kevster's found the blade. Killing Vigilante already. OG's a little bit too late with the beat. Again! Kevster now heads upstairs. He sees Kai on his own, and he can't even make it back to the health pack. It's a deflect elimination from Kevster on the Genji. It's all over. There is nothing left in the Atlanta Reign. Not even a whimper as they go down. Can't even push out a spawn. And the Glads is just so simple, Matt. Turn around on the attack, break the high ground hold, and be done with it.
For 3 minutes. I mean, they're less than 10 meters away.
Kev's still looking at pressure. Vigilante's down! Oh no! The beat couldn't come in time for Roji. It looks like the shower was enough to keep him alive. There you have it. Kev's now cutting the cake, making a wish. Because the destiny of the Gladiators is out of their hands for the Summer Showdown. But for now, they stay alive.
That's just a blowout. The first round to control was all like, wasn't all Atlanta Reign, but was really